Andy has a Russian man come and won the American Cup. And here's Daniel Keating's third after the fifth rotation, and he needs to hit it out of the ballpark here to finish on the podium.
Really impossible for him to challenge for the lead. I don't even think he'll get on the podium. It's not one of his strongest events. As we've said, doesn't have the highest level of difficulty. His beautiful lines. Very nice, but too easy.
So that is Daniel Keating's American Cup experience. Rebecca Bras gets a smile and a way to go from Nastia Liukin. It is still amazing that Nastia came from where Carly's gold medal dream began, and look at the proud smile on Valeri's face. That's his daughter on the right, and that's his new pupil on the left.
I think she falls into the prodigy category, to be honest.
I think Rebecca just said, that's awesome. And it is. To win the Tyson American Cup in 2010. We'll get her reaction after this on NBC. Well, the 2010 Tyson American Cup is in the books, and we take a look at the final standings. 20 years since a Russian man has come and won this event, and Maxim Tevyatovsky did it by .45 over Jonathan Horton, so that was pretty decisive, but a very good finish for Chris Brooks, whose smile is absolutely contagious. In the women's event, Rebecca Bras wins it, and decisively also over her American teammate Alexandra Raisman, and then Jessica Lopez from Denver, Colorado, and representing Venezuela, a little over 4 points back. Andrea Joyce is with a couple of happy teammates.
Yes, they are indeed happy, and it was a big day for the American ladies. And Rebecca, beginning of the season, how important is it to come out with this big victory, one of the biggest in your career?
Yeah, well, I'm very proud of how I did today, and I tried my best, and I've worked very hard, and I'm happy with the result.
This is your first major competition since Worlds, where you came so close to winning the World All-Around gold medal. How did that change you, and how much do you think it might have helped you, change you as a competitor, maybe?
Well, it showed me that no matter what happens, you always have to push through and just try your hardest every day, no matter what.
Allie, international senior debut, is this more than you expected?
Yeah, it's such an honor even to be here. I wasn't even expected to make it this far, so I'm so happy. I had so much fun.
So add to the fact that it's your international senior debut. You happen to be competing at home. Some people would feel a little bit of pressure from that. How were you able to navigate through all of that?
I just tried to block it out and think about the positive, how many people are here cheering me on, and how many family and friends I have here.
So what's the most important lesson you learned here? What's the biggest gift of this competition for you, besides the silver medal?
Just going out there and having fun and just staying focused.
And Rebecca, your gym, so much tradition there, produced the last two Olympic all-around gold medalists. Inspirational, pressure, or a little bit of both?
It's very inspirational to see what they went through at the gym and to see how their rewards came, and I'm very happy for both of them, and I hope maybe it'll happen to me too.
Nastia was talking to you after the competition. What did she say to you?
She told me congratulations.
And Alicia, of course, talked to you before the competition. Did she help calm you down a little bit? She thought maybe she had a hand in this.
Yeah, she definitely did. She just kind of gave me a hug and told me to relax and calm down and have fun.
You've got a couple of great role models here, and congratulations to you both on a great performance.
Thank you.
Okay, back to you, Al.
Okay, Andrea. Elfie, how about some final thoughts?
Well, I think the Americans, it's no surprise that they're 1-2 in this competition. I think they did exactly what they planned to do. It's no surprise they came prepared. They looked the most prepared during all the practice sessions. A little, interesting with the international athletes. I'm kind of confused as to why they had so much trouble performing, but the Americans are right on track.
Tim, this is one of those sports where it's the Olympics and then everything else. So in terms of 2 years down the road, what kind of things did you learn about, say, American gymnastics?
Well, I think it's very bright. Certainly what the men did is they made mistakes. The U.S. men, they didn't do what they were capable. If they had, I think they would have gone 1-2 at this competition. The women, it's a deep program. It's really just going to be whether or not they can stay ahead of China.
Back to Andrea, Jonathan Horton.
All right, with Jonathan Horton, you were cruising through this thing. Looked like you were going to win your third American Cup. What happened?
I had a really uncharacteristic mistake on parallel bars. There was a spot on the bars that I forgot to put chalk over, and the guy that went before me, he does the bars a little different, left some honey on there, and I forgot to put chalk over it. So I slipped off on a simple skill I've been doing since I was 10 years old. It's like I said, it was uncharacteristic, and it was really kind of disappointing, but in the end, you win some, you lose some. It's an incredible event to be a part of, the Tyson American Cup, and, I just...
Get the mistake out of the way beginning of this season and move on.
Absolutely.
All right.
And more than anything, I just got to thank God for the blessing to be able to do an event like this. This is awesome. So I'm really thankful to be here.
Great to see you. Al?
All right, Andrea, so a Russian man becomes the first to win this event in 20 years, and Rebecca Bra stands proudly next to her teammate, and who knows, that may be exactly how they stand in London 2 years from now. Up next, it's the Honda Classic from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, the Bear Trap. 3 holes that can easily wash away title hopes. It's the Honda Classic coming up next right here on NBC Sports. For Tim Daggett, Elfie Schlegel, and Andrea Joyce, this is Al Trautwig. Thanks for joining us for the 2010 Tyson American Cup. It's a goodbye from Worcester, Massachusetts. The Honda Classic is up next right here on NBC.